This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling that truck over there, the one in the middle of the screen. It is a 2005 F-250. The reason I'm way over here is this is kind of funny. See the passenger fender on that truck? This is one of our mechanics trucks. As you can see, it doesn't have a passenger fender anymore. So, anyway, we stole that fender because it kind of matched and we didn't want to spend any money on paint, and so we stole his fender, and it's now on this truck that's for sale. Anyway, it is a 2005 F-250. It's a 6.0 turbo diesel. It's four-wheel drive. It's a Lariat, which is leather. Has 223,000 miles. It was a theft recovery purchased directly from an insurance company in San Antonio, and it is on a clear title. And we got it here. We did some things to it. The main thing we did to it was we bulletproofed it. We gave it a new bulletproof EGR cooler, new Ford oil cooler, new IPR. All that includes the Rotella oil and filter, gaskets and coolant, along with borrowed employee's fender. If you'll look at the before pictures before it left Texas, and you'll see the passenger fender right on the top of it, along the whole top of it. It's kind of smashed in, and we didn't want to spend money, send it to Maaco, spend $1,000 on paint. We would rather spend the $1,000, actually about $2,500, on bulletproofing it. That's our cost, about $2,500. Anyway, so that's what we did. It also got a new windshield, got a new driver door lock cylinder for the outside driver door lock, because when they stole the truck, they broke it. Got a new ignition, got a new coolant reservoir, front brake pads, and 2 new batteries. It's a nice truck. It runs great. Cosmetically, it's got some faded paint. It's got it's got a stolen fender on it. Well, we'll have to deal with that later with him. Anyway, it doesn't exactly match color-wise. It's pretty close. You can see where the pinstripe doesn't match, but it's a lot better than what was on it before. You know, look at the pictures before it left. Whoever owned this truck put a brand new set of 20-inch Coopers right before it got stolen, because there's really high tread on them. So they spent, at least $1,000 on tires, probably more like $1,100 or $1,200 right before it was stolen. That's always an indication it's a good vehicle. Nobody spends that kind of money on tires on a 200,000 mile truck if it's not a good truck. And now that we bulletproofed it, it's even better. Wait, it's obviously lived in Texas or Arizona. Arizona gets this too, but this one's from Texas. Little clear coat peeling. Like I said, it was a choice between bulletproofing and painting, and the paint wouldn't have done nearly as much for the truck as bulletproofing it does. So that's why we picked bulletproofing. It's not a bad looking truck, but if you're looking for a cosmetic beauty, we have other trucks. We have an 04 with 80,000 miles that's very good looking, but it's not bulletproof. All right. A spare. Got some nicks and dings. In the gallery, photo gallery, you'll see a little magnifying glass you can click on, and you can move it around. You can look at stuff like this, like your face is like an inch from it. Just click on that and zoom in on that, and you'll see it. All right. It's very cool to use that. We encourage people to look at every picture and check everything out in detail. We have no trouble selling these vehicles. The only thing that can go wrong is that the wrong person buys the truck. So we tend to err on the side of throwing our own truck under the bus, because we know that if you sell these things correctly, the right person will buy them and they'll be fine with the warts. 223,081 miles. And this is a nice truck too. This is a really nice truck. All right. There's that. Give you some information. Kelley Blue Book. Short bed Lariat, 223,000 miles. Suggested retail price is $13,200. If there was an option for bulletproofing, they would add about $4 grand to that, at least. But there isn't. So it's probably, in the real world, it's worth a hell of a lot more than that. Let's see. There's your VIN for the Carfax that we did. No accident damage. Reported, clear title. This is the date it was done. We did the Carfax on 11/21/16. Took us a while to get this thing online from 11/21 to today to get the bulletproof done. We could have sold it without the bulletproof, it was fine. But we figured it adds a little bit of value to this thing, and actually a lot of value. Makes them quite a bit easier to sell once they do go online. This will be online for a couple days, maybe 1 or 2 days. There you go. Stolen on April 13th. If they have a recovered date. Yeah, they have a recovered date. 5/13, recovered. There you go. Alright. It was a Texas Clear Title, State Farm Insurance, and now it belongs to Wheel Kinetics. I'm still laughing about that fender. We needed a fender, so we took it. There you see that date on it, 12/8/16. No brands, 223,000 miles. Arizona Clear Title. I'm gonna look under the hood. We're gonna open up the oil cap, look for blow-by. There shouldn't be any. And there is none. And it's been to the car wash today. It's been driven around quite a bit today. So there's no blow-by, and the water and the motor's warm. New battery on this side. New coolant bottle there. New battery on this side. Like I said, EGR cooler, bulletproof EGR cooler, Ford oil cooler, and the IPR are new. As it's got Rotella oil, new oil filter, new coolant. All the gaskets are new. Didn't reuse any of them. Some of those bums do, which is just ridiculous, but whatever. You get what you pay for, really, right? Locks working. All right, seat back, forward, up, down, rear tilt up, rear seat tilt up and down, front up and down. That works fine. Seats are in really good shape. We're going on there. That looks bad, so plug that back in. Like I said, I'm not running around this truck telling you it's the greatest thing in the world. Cosmetically, on a 1 to 10, it's about a 4 or 5 maybe. Tires are a 10. Mechanically, I would give it a solid 10. But saying that, I'm also not a BSer. It's a 223,000 mile truck. Something's going to break on it. Eventually, it could be today, it could be tomorrow, it could be in 3 years. I know one thing, it's not going to be EGR related. Let's see. There you go. All the windows work fine from every switch in the car. There's the mirror. Out, in, down, up. Other side. Out, in, up, down. Door locks. There's that. Seat forward, back, up, down. Tilt up, down, tilt up, and down. There was a tear in this outside, so this piece is new. This insert right here. Tilt wheel, fine. All right, let's hop in. All right. Seatbelt on. Adjust the seat because I'm a midget. Denigrate midgets, by the way.
I am a ho lot. This one.
All right, let's try it from the steering controls. There's steering controls.
06068.
So that's steering controls for the radio. All right, everything works fine. 6-disc changer. Let's see. Let's turn on some air. There we go. right, let's do steering controls for the air, up and down with the fan, temperature up and down. Turn the fan down so you can hear me better. Everything works fine there. Let's do a systems check. There you go. Boom. All right, you got cruise control over here. You can't get cruise control on Fords on the dash and the cluster unless you're actually moving. Let's see. There's tow on and off, on and off. Put it in neutral. Let's go put it into 4-wheel drive. Oh, look at who's here. Friend of ours. There we go. Like looking out the window he works at the Cadillac dealership. And that's reverse. He wants to talk to me right in the middle of my video. Kind of breaking my concentration. Now we go to 4 high. There we go. 4 high. And reverse and 4 high. And neutral. Now we're 2-wheel. Let's go. All right. Sonic Clear Title. If you come to Tucson, drive it home, you're going to pay tax and dock fee. Dock fee is $250. Tax is 2% city sales tax plus your state tax rate. So if you come here from anywhere to drive it home, you'll pay your state tax rate plus our 2% city tax plus a $250 dock fee. If you pay by wire and ship, all you're going to pay is the agreed upon price, and that's it. Once we receive your wire, if you're going to ship, we will fill out the title with your name or your company's name and address. And I don't know why this guy's standing in the middle of the road, but I'm not waiting for that guy. That was weird. And then once we receive your wire, we'll fill out the title with your name and address, your company's name and address. We will scan it into your online file. We'll even scan in the envelope we mail it in, so you'll be able to see everything immediately online, and then we'll mail it to you. Once you have the truck shipped to you, you'll already have the title. Once it arrives, you'll just go to get your plates. Very simple. This thing runs great. It feels like someone's tuned it, to be honest with you. We would not know that unless we bought a tuner and retuned it, but it runs a little bit too good. If you wanted to bring it back to factory settings, whatever those would be, tuners are about $400, and they're really easy to operate, and you just do whatever you want with it. But right now, it's pretty clear, having driven 1 million of these things, this thing runs just a little too good. Yeah, I mean, it's not like rocket ship fast, but it's quicker than your average 6.0. So I actually think the tune is pretty good. I wouldn't change it. Let's see, what else? Deposit. Deposit's $500. Once we have a deposit, we have a deal. Until then, it is for sale. All right? Please get your deposit in. Clear title, bulletproofed lariats go pretty quickly generally, maybe a week. When they're super clean, it's about a day. When they're like this, about a week at the most. Let's see, warranty speech. It's a 223,000 mile, 12-year-old truck. There's no warranty. Okay, we give you all this information from Kelly to Carfax to pictures to videos to titles. Everything we know, you know. Okay, at the end of the day, we don't know if it's going to break the day you get it or not. We just don't. If we knew that, we would never buy bad cars, and I'd be a billionaire already, and I wouldn't be doing car videos. Okay, I'd be the best car guy in the world. Is what I'd be. All right. That said, I mean, I would get in this thing and drive it to Maine right now. I wouldn't even stop. Just fill it with some fuel and go. Okay. Would I make it? Yeah, I would make it. I would do it. But you never know. I mean, you could have a situation where, something breaks, and it could be the day you get it. And if it does, you're going to write a check. We're not writing checks for any repairs. Okay. Anyway, do your due diligence. Check out the ad, and thank you for your time.